to chill or relax. It's tough being kicked out of your home with no money and no job, isn't it? Katie, I didn't expect to hear from you. What's the matter? You haven't contacted me even once since the divorce. I called you today to give you an update. I'm sure you haven't heard anything from Dad yet. What's going on? Actually, Dad is getting married soon. And of course, he's marrying someone very beautiful and nice. She's the daughter of some big company. Dad and I are going to be one of those rich people. Oh, that's great. Tell your dad congratulations. Sure will. I'll tell him that you were so disappointed to hear it, but still congratulated him. What? I'm sorry we're the only ones who are happy, but this is all thanks to you getting kicked out by Dad. Thank you for being a grown-up and following the path Dad showed you. All the hard work we put in to kick you out was worth it. Yeah, I guess you had all the control over us as you wished. The reason why your father and I got divorced and why I was evicted from my own house was all because of you. Dad is so simple-minded. It's really hilarious. The dishes you cooked switched to food scraps, and his favorite shirt burnt with the steam iron, they were all my doings. He thought it was you who did it all and kicked you out of the house. No matter how much I tried to explain, he wouldn't listen to me, telling me not to make any excuses. It was you who erased all of the data from his computer, but he assumed it was my fault. He kicked me out on that day, blaming it all on me, saying he didn't need a wife who would pull him back and be in his way. I will never forget that day. I was able to get rid of you as planned, and Dad is now marrying a woman from a wealthy family. I can't stop smiling because everything went exactly as I planned. Maybe I'm a genius. What do you mean everything went as planned? Were you working behind the scenes to get him marry this woman? I just made it easier for him to remarry. Dad always gets gifts of chocolate from his co-workers for his birthday, right? But he doesn't like sweets, so he gives them all to me. That's when I realized something. I noticed that there was one person who seemed to be really into him. Don't tell me that's the woman he's getting married. That's right. I found out she is the daughter of a business partner of Dad's company or something. She's connected to the company and works for him. So I thought for sure she would take advantage to approach Dad if he becomes single again. And it all worked out just as you wanted it to. It took a while, but all's well that ends well. I'd rather be a daughter to this woman than a housewife who just stays home. It sounds so much better, and it would only benefit me better as a daughter. I'm sorry for being a mother without a beneficial advantage for you. So, that's it for now. A happy update from your daughter. I'm sure you have something to tell me too, or not, I guess. A former housewife is just an unemployed person after divorce. I bet your life must be so low now. I beg your pardon? Well then, keep up the good work. I'm going to be a daughter of a rich family like a celebrity.
Hey, Sarah, can I ask you something? Have you been communicating with your former family?
Not really. Why? What's going on? It's unusual for you to ask such a question, Tiger.
Actually, there was a wedding invitation for you in the mailbox. It's a simple postcard, so it caught my attention and I just happened to read some part of it. I think it's your ex-husband's wedding.
What? An invitation from my ex-husband?
I think your daughter sent it to you. It also has a comment that says, "Be sure to come."
I see.
Even a high school student like myself would get it. Wedding invitations are only sent out to those who are close to you or important to you, right? That's why I found it so strange that you got the invitation. You don't even want to talk about your family from your previous marriage. You rather seem to dislike them.
Yeah, I hate them so much that I don't want to do anything with them anymore. I'm sure that invitation is kind of a harassment. I heard my ex is getting married again. to a very wealthy woman. I'm sure he wants to show off.
What a stupid harassment. Can I throw this away? You're not going anywhere, are you?
No, so yes, I'd be happy if you toss it out for me. But I'm sorry you had to see that.
Don't worry about it. I was afraid you'd be hurt if you saw an invitation like this. That's why I just wanted to make sure. I'm glad I can throw it away without you seeing it.
Oh, Tiger, how sweet of you. Your sweet words makes me melt even though I'm your stepmom.
Nah, it's nothing special. Because it's just not normal to send harassing invitations to a divorced mother. By the way, you have quite a daughter. She's going to be quite something in the future if she's this insidious in elementary school.
What? Didn't I tell you? My daughter is in high school. She's not in elementary school. She's a freshman.
What? Really? Her handwriting is so unique, so messy. I thought she was still in elementary school.
I was also concerned about her handwriting as a mother, but by that time, she already looked down on me for being a housewife. When I asked her to practice, she just shunned me. I thought she'd be better now that she's grown up, but she's still the same.
It must have been a tough family.
In fact, thanks to that, I feel very grateful for what I have now. Well, I'm almost done with my grocery shopping, so I'll be home soon. I'll cook us something good right after I get home.
I'll be in my room studying then. Oh, I'm in the mood for Chinese tonight.
Alrighty, I'll prepare you something really good. Hey, I went out my way to send an invitation and you just ignored them. If you are not coming, just say so. Oh, I'm sorry. It seems that I must have thrown away or something. Huh? How dare you do that to your darling daughter? Just because you're jealous of Dad's remarriage doesn't mean you should throw it away. Don't worry, I'm not envious of his marriage. I really don't care. I know you're pretending. You're so frustrated inside, aren't you? I bet you wanted to get back together with Dad and become an easy housewife again, didn't you? Too bad. Dad's getting married to the daughter of a wealthy family. A woman like you will never be able to remarry, and you'll be a divorced bachelor for the rest of your life. But I did, so don't bother me again, will you? Let's focus on our new families. Huh? Wait a minute. You got married? A former housewife is useless after a divorce. What kind of a stupid marries an old lady like you? Don't be rude. He's a very honorable man. He takes pride in his work as a doctor and is very responsible. He is strict with himself, but kind to others. He is the love of my life right now. No way! You married a doctor? That means he makes a lot of money, right? How much more does he make than Dad? Don't ask such a blunt question. You have no class. It's none of your business. I see. No wonder you're not jealous of Dad. You've already got your own rich daddy. That's not what it is. I'm just not interested in your father's remarriage. Hey, Mom. Do you want to meet me sometime? We haven't met since the divorce. I bet you miss seeing my face. What? What's wrong with you? I don't find it interesting to meet you living in misery, but I don't mind meeting the current you if you want. I'd love to hear where you found your doctor husband. Let's share some love stories. Huh? I want to marry a doctor myself in the future. In fact, there's this guy that I have a crush on, and he's trying to get into medical school, so tell me how I can go out with him. I'm sure you want to meet me too, since it's been a while. Wow, what a sudden change of your attitude. Oh, by the way, don't forget to give me allowance. I'll meet you in front of the station this weekend, and give me $200 for 2 hours at the cafe, or $500 if you want to have lunch with me. What? It's been a while since you've seen your daughter, so I'm sure you don't mind splurging a bit on my allowance. Besides, you're a doctor's wife now. You have so much to spare, don't you? Huh? I'm a daughter of a rich mom now. That's pretty much the basic amount of allowances for a rich kid. I'm sure it's nothing for you. You're going to meet your daughter for the first time after the divorce. It's only natural that you would want to give me $500 allowance for a visit if you are a mom.
Shut up, you little brat.
What?
Just shut your mouth. I can't stand this anymore. What are you? You have a totally rotten mentality to the core. This is absolutely not the way to treat your biological mom. I can't watch this anymore.
What the hell? You're not my mom, are you? What the hell are you?
Sarah is my important family, so I'm going to have to intervene as her family. I can't just stand by and watch Sarah being treated like this.
What? Family? So you're the guy from her second marriage?
I'm her stepson. I'm the son of the doctor Sarah married to.
What? Mom has a stepson now?
I lost my mother in an accident, and it's been just my dad and myself ever since. I don't have any memories of her, and I don't know how to relate to her. But Sarah's been so kind to me, and we get along so well as a family. So don't get in our way. Don't upset Sarah anymore.
What? Who are you to talk to me like that? I'm her biological daughter. She gave birth to me. What's wrong with a daughter trying to meet her own mother? You're only a stepson. Don't interrupt us.
Shut up. What do you mean by only a stepson? You're not even her daughter anymore, so don't act like you are.
What?
Your birth mother doesn't want to see you anymore. That's your answer already. Yet, who do you think you are to talk to her so condescendingly? You're a high school kid and you don't even know that?
Who the hell are you? You're so annoying. You just came out of nowhere.
I'm more disgusted with you than you are with me. You kicked her out yourself? And what do you think you're doing trying to get involved with her? If you have time for that, practice your handwriting. Your message on the invitation card was so awful. I thought an elementary school kid wrote it.
Huh? Hey, what's with you? I'm seriously pissed off. Where the hell are you? I'm coming to you now to kick your ass.
My name is Tiger Walls. I'm a senior at West High School. If you have a problem with me, come see me anytime.
What? You go to West High School? Are you a senior in the advanced class?
What? You know me?
I also go to West High School. I'm a freshman there and I sometimes pass by your building.
For real? I had no idea.
Not only that, I even gave you a love letter once. I'm your secret admirer.
What?
I was too embarrassed to write my name on them, but I've sent a few. But I can't believe this. I can't believe that you're my mom's stepson. Do coincidences like this actually happen in reality? Does this mean we're destined to be together?
You know what? I do remember your very unique handwriting. You were the sender of that letter. I thought it was from an elementary school kid because of the messy handwriting. I was in fact impressed that there are some very sophisticated small kids out there.
Huh? That's terrible. I tried so hard.
Because your handwriting was really awful.
Really?
I'm still surprised, but it's actually a good timing. I really hate you, so don't ever send me those letters again. Please consider this as my response to your letter.
What? Wait a minute. This is not right. I don't want to get dumped like this.
What's not right is your common sense and your awful handwriting. Anyways, stay away from my mother from now on.
the next day. I didn't know that Tiger is your stepson. I tried to talk to him directly. He ignored me after finding out who I am. I didn't know about your school. When did you transfer to West High School? Last year. I transferred when Dad and his girlfriend started dating before the marriage. She recommended the school because she used to go to that school. I thought if I went there, I could be a beautiful, classy lady too. That's why I asked my dad to transfer me to this school. It's a private school, isn't it? Now that I remember, there were quite a few students from wealthy families. But I shouldn't have transferred if it was going to be like this. I don't have many friends, and I've been rejected by a senior student. Besides, I'm going to live in a dormitory from spring. What? Is that so? I heard they have a dormitory for kids whose homes are far away, but you can commute from your father's house, can't you? I could, but my stepmom insisted that I go to the dorm. I guess once she marries Dad, I will be in her way. I bet that's why she's been trying to get me to change schools for a year. Your dad's girlfriend is more of a schemer than you. It really sucks. Dad is happy to put me in the dormitory. I was looking forward to seeing Tiger a lot more, but that won't happen anymore. I don't even want to go to school anymore. And now, Dad is upset with me that I want to come back home. What? I just asked him if I can come back home and go back to the old school, but Dad says no. This is terrible. Kicking me out of the house so he can enjoy life with his new wife. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess the only thing I can say is that what you do comes back to you. What? You kicked me out of the house too. What you do to others comes back to you. Well, that's... Now you know what it's like to be kicked out of your own home, right? What it's like for someone who wants to go back home but can't. It's lonely and hard, isn't it? I've been there. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I know how you feel now. I'm really sorry. So, will you meet me sometime? I won't ask for an allowance or anything. I just want to see you, and I want to share with you how lonely I feel. I'm sorry, Katie. I can't do that. What? Why? I sympathize with you, but some things are not possible anymore. I told you before, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. You're lying. I'm your own daughter. My own daughter kicked me out of the house. It's like I lost all affection for you right then. No. So thanks for the update, but I don't need it anymore, so please don't contact me again. Take care. After that, according to what I heard from Tiger, Katie is living quietly in the dormitory, but she still doesn't get along with her classmates. She is always alone. As for my ex-husband, I thought he and his new wife were getting along well after kicking their daughter out of the house. But his new wife, who came from a wealthy family, seems to have a habit of spending a lot of money. Their happy marriage lasted only for a moment. Now, they fight every day, and the house is in shambles. Neighbors seems to talk rumors such as the marriage was due to an affair, and Katie was taken to the childcare because the new wife didn't like her. Various rumors spread, but none of his friends asked him to confirm the fact. And finally, the rumors started to spread within the company. I hear that it is negatively affecting his work more and more.
Hey, Benji. Want to go out to dinner tonight?
Sure. Where?
I was hoping we'd go to Lascari's. What do you think?
Actually, maybe not.
Really? Why?
Well, that place is hella expensive. And since I'm between jobs again, I don't think I can manage. How about Taco Bell?
You're still paying Mom back, huh?
Yep. It's not fair. I just took some of her money. It's not my fault that she found out so quickly.
Okay, I'm not going to comment on that. That's between you and Mom, right? But I still want to see you, and not at Taco Bell. Let's just go to Lascari's. It'll be my treat. I want to have a nice night out with my baby brother. What do you say?
Sure.
Great. How's 7?
That should be fine. But, Nellie, I gotta ask, how are you so rich? Martine's doesn't pay you that much, does it?
I have enough.
Okay. Well, if Martine's pays that much, maybe you can put in a good word for me and get me a job there.
I don't know.
Please, no one's willing to hire me. It's not my fault.
Yeah, again, no comment.
So you're not gonna help me?
Honestly, Martine's really doesn't pay all that much.
Then how are you always so rich?
Side gigs.
Like what? Anything I can do?
No.
What side gigs, Nellie?
I'd rather not say. Don't worry about it.
You're acting really weird, Nellie. Come on, you can tell me. I'm your brother.
Okay, fine, but you can't tell anyone, especially our parents.
Cross my heart.
Actually, never mind. It's nothing.
No, tell me.
Fine. I do some online stuff. That's where I make most of my money.
What, like porn?
No, of course not.
Then what are you talking about?
I have a website. That's all.
Be more specific.
It's just some website, but it's not porn. It's just flirting toward the camera and stuff. Nothing too risque.
Then why did you swear me to secrecy?
Because you're not going to tell anyone, right?
I promised I wouldn't.
Great. So see you tonight?
Yep. Thanks for dinner, Nellie. It was amazing.
Yeah, I had fun too. It was nice to catch up. And honestly, you'll get back on your feet and move out of Mom and Dad's house pretty soon. I know you will.
Thanks. I have a feeling I'll be making some money very soon.
Really? Do you have a job interview?
No.
Okay.
I was sort of hoping that you'd give me a couple thousand.
What? Why?
Because I did some digging and I found your little website. Nellie, you're on OnlyFans. You make money showing people your feet.
I do not show people my feet.
Well, you might as well. You do some pretty explicit stuff.
I talk to the camera and flirt. That's literally it.
In lingerie.
I'm not ashamed. But what does this have to do with me giving you money?
Well, I know it's not porn, and you know it's not porn. But if Mom and Dad ever found out, they'd freak out. Honestly, they'd probably cut you out of their lives. Mom especially.
That's why I told you not to tell them.
Exactly. And that's why I'm blackmailing you for $2,000, so I keep my mouth shut.
You wouldn't.
I just did.
Benji, why would you do this to your own sister? Can't you remember all the times I've covered for you and bailed you out of trouble?
Yep, and this is just your latest bit of help. You're going to help me by wiring me $2,000.
Jesus, you are crossing a line that you can never erase. You know that, right? Blackmailing me? I'll never look at you the same way again.
I know.
Fine, I'll send you $2,000, but this is a one-time thing. You got that? I know you need the money.
Great.
And you'll shut your mouth forever?
Yes, I will.
Fine.
Hey, Nell, how's life?
I'm not talking to you.
Come on, you can't still be mad. Nellie. Gee, stop being such a baby. Besides, I'm only messaging you because I have a business proposition to make.
No.
You're not gonna hear me out.
Fine, what's your business proposition?
I want you to pay me another $2,000.
And?
And that's it.
Benji, asking for more money isn't a business proposition.
It is if I promise not to spill your secret again.
No, Benji, that was a one-time payment which I sent to you because I know you needed it. But I'm not giving you anything ever again.
Really? So you're telling me no?
I'm telling you hell no.
Okay, suit yourself.
Sorry, I'm at work right now. Sure you are. I know where you really work. Mom? I know all about your little job. How could you degrade yourself like that? And for what? A little extra cash? Mom, don't be angry. It's just a job. I'm not doing anything inappropriate. Yes, you are. You're lucky I'm not going to tell your father about this. He'd have another heart attack. Can't I come over? Can't we just sit down and talk? No, Nellie, you are no longer welcome in this house. I do not want to see you ever again. So that's it? You're cutting me out of your life? Yes. Because of a job? Come on, Mom. Benji stole from you and you forgave him. How can a website be any worse than that? Goodbye, Nellie. Dad, are you okay? How was your last doctor visit?
I'm fine, dear. Dr. Klein said that my blood pressure is almost at a normal level.
And you're eating, right?
I try to.
Really?
More or less.
I wish I could see you, but Mom said that she doesn't want me to come over.
I know. She told me.
Did she tell you why?
No, and I don't want to know. All I care about is that you're happy and healthy. Whatever happened between you and your mother is none of my business.
Can't I explain?
Please don't. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
You understand that this has nothing to do with you and me, right? We're the same as always.
Yeah.
Good. And you'll still be able to help out with my medical bills?
Of course. As long as you're in recovery, I can help pay for whatever you need.
You're a godsend.
Maybe you can help me fix things with Mom? Can you talk with her?
You know I can't tell her about the payments you send me. You know she'll just worry even more about us staying afloat.
I know. I'm not saying that you tell her about our arrangement, but maybe you can talk to her about forgiving me.
Yes, I can try.
Because I really don't think I've done anything wrong.
I'll try, honey, I promise.
Thanks, Dad. Take care of yourself.
Nellie, I'm sorry to do this, but can you send a bit more money this week? The price of my meds went up and I don't know what to do.
Really? Which meds? Maybe I can check with other pharmacies and see if there's a better deal.
No, I already tried that. It's awful, Nellie, just awful. These drug companies don't care about regular people like me. Just not fair.
How much do you need?
Just $600. That'll help pay the difference for the next few weeks.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you, honey. You're a real lifesaver. But just know that you won't have to keep spending money on me. I've decided to take on another part-time job to help pay for everything. After this month, I won't be asking you for any more help.
Another job? Dad, you already work all the time, and with your health problems, will you even be able to manage putting in more hours?
Well, I have to, don't I? I can't keep mooching off my own daughter.
You're not mooching, Dad. I just want you to get better.
I know. You have a heart of gold. I can't imagine having a better daughter.
Thanks, Dad. Don't take on that other job. Just let me know what else you need.
Okay.
So have you talked with Mom yet? Has she come around?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay, well, keep me posted. I miss seeing you.
Miss you too. Hey, Nell, long time no see.
Yeah, because you screwed me over and got me banned from the house.
Yeah, sorry about that. So what's new? How's the porn biz?
It's not porn.
Sure it's not. Hey, guess what I just got?
Tires for your car?
New rims for my car. Beautiful, right?
Yeah, totally.
Obviously, you don't know anything about cars. These are top of the line.
Really? Were they expensive?
Maybe.
Please don't tell me you stole them.
Of course not. They're custom. You can't steal custom. No, they were a present.
Good for you. So it looks like you won't be asking me for money anytime soon.
Obviously not. I can't blackmail you now that your dirty secret is out in the open.
Why are you texting me?
To make sure you realize that finally, for the first time in our lives, I'm the favorite child. Me, not you.
What does that have to do with rims?
You don't understand, do you? Guess who bought these for me?
I don't know. Your parole officer?
Mom and Dad. It was a present to thank me for finally paying them back. Thanks to your generous donation, by the way.
What? You stole from them, and when you paid them back, then they gave you a present?
An expensive present. And yeah, that was the deal, to make sure that I honored my side of the bargain.
So those came from Dad's money?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how much they cost?
No, because I don't know, but they weren't cheap.
I see.
So how does it feel, being the reject of the family, huh? Nellie? What's up, honey? I was just taking a nap.
Did you give Benji money for new rims?
What? No.
He told me that you paid for his new rims. Did he lie to me?
Yes. You can't believe anything your brother says. Your mom and I are barely keeping our heads above water right now. If he's spending money on himself, he probably stole it. Again.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Please believe me, Nellie. We didn't give him a cent, not after everything he's done.
Okay.
You believe me, right?
I don't know. Actually, maybe you were right about getting a second job.
What? But I'm much too sick to work even more hours.
I have faith in you. I know you can handle it. I've been thinking about how Mom reacted to the way I make money, and maybe she's right. I've decided to quit my side gig and just focus on getting tips at Martine's. So from now on, I can't help you out, financially.
No, you can't do that. Your mother overreacted.
How would you know? You still don't even know what my job was.
It's a website, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. I've always known. I just didn't want to talk to you about it.
So you agree with Mom that it's some shameful thing that I shouldn't do?
Not at all. If it's something you choose to do, if it's something you're happy doing, then there's nothing wrong.
And did you tell this to Mom?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't quit. I just said that. But I won't help with any more of your bills until you get Mom to approve of what I'm doing.
I don't know if I can change her mind.
Then no money.
Okay. I'll try harder.
Hello, Nellie. I'd like to let you know that I forgive you for your actions. Wow, really? Yes. Did Dad put you up to this? No, I've thought about it and I forgive you. Wow, so you're fine with my OnlyFans account? Yes. You have no problem with me posting those videos online? No. You're happy that I have a job that I love? You're okay telling your friends about what I do? No, I'm not okay. It's disgusting. I knew it. So Dad told you to forgive me, huh? Yes, he forced me to. I can't believe he's fine with having a porn star in our family. Mom, how's Dad's recovery going? He's completely fine now. He hasn't seen Dr. Klein in weeks. And his medicine? He's not on any medicine. I knew it. Okay, thanks for telling me. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just tell Dad that I'm happy you forgave me. Leave it at that. Sure. Dad, thank you so much for getting Mom to come around. She just messaged me. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Of course, you know we both love you so much.
I know, Dad. How are you feeling?
Honestly, not great. Dr. Klein ran some more tests and it looks like the medications aren't working the way he'd hoped. We might have to start a new treatment regimen.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah, but I choose to look on the bright side.
And how's Mom handling it?
Oh, she's a trooper as always. Don't mention this to her though, it'll just make her cry again.
I would never. Actually, I have some news that might cheer you up.
Yeah?
I got a bunch of new subscribers and I ended up earning a lot more this month than I'd expected. Since you helped Mom finally come around and since I never get to see you guys in person, I thought I could share the wealth.
Really? How much?
10,000.
Dollars?
No, shillings. Yes, dollars.
That's incredible.
I know, but before I transfer the money, I need you to promise that you'll spend it on medical expenses only. Okay? This is for you. This is so that you'll live a long and healthy life.
I promise.
Great. Hey, Benji, I don't think you're the favorite anymore.
What are you talking about?
Mom texted me yesterday. She said that she completely forgave me.
Yeah, that's what she said, but I live with them and she's still disgusted.
Sure she is. Face it, Benji, I'm back to being the favorite.
No, you're not!
Yeah? Then prove it.
What do you want me to do? Have them sign a document or something?
Take a look at this.
A jacuzzi?
A top-of-the-line jacuzzi. Isn't this what you've always wanted?
Yeah, but it's thousands of dollars.
So, if you're really the favorite, you'll convince them to get it installed. We both know they have the money.
I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just saying that if Mom and Dad love you so much, if they've forgiven you for all the crap you've pulled over the years, they'll listen to you and get this jacuzzi. That's it.
I don't think they'd go for something like that.
I agree, because they don't love you enough. Hey, Dad, I have the money. Should I send it to you in installments or all at once?
All at once, please.
Okay. I don't want to pay any transfer fees, so you'll be getting it on the 1st of the month.
Great, thanks, sweetie.
Of course. I love you all so much.
Guess what? It seems that I'm still the favorite after all.
Yeah? Is Dad going to get you that jacuzzi?
Yes, I just talked to him about it.
Really? When?
The 1st of the month. He has some money coming in.
Oh, does he? Wow, I guess you proved me wrong. Shame you'll have to wait till next month, though.
Why? It's like a week away.
I know, but did you see the deal at Home Depot? That exact jacuzzi is half the price if you get it this month.
Oh, dang, awesome. I'll go tell Dad.
You do that.
Look what we just got installed.
The new jacuzzi. That looks amazing.
I know, it's what I've always wanted. The water's filling up now, and this evening, I'll take my first dip.
I'm sure it'll be great. So I assume Dad can't return it now that it's already installed.
I guess not. Why?
No reason. And how did he pay for it if his money isn't coming in until next month?
He said the money was a sure thing, so he just bought it on credit. He couldn't pass up that deal. Thanks for telling me about it.
I'm sure you took complete credit for that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, Nellie. I'm still the favorite.
Yes, you are. Hey, Dad. I'm not going to send you that money.
What? Nellie?
I said that I'm not going to send you that money. Or any money. Ever again.
No, you can't. I need that for my medication.
Really? Your medication?
Oh, the jacuzzi. I can explain.
Don't bother. I know that you've been lying about your health and leeching off me for months. You know, I only started my website because I was worried about you and I thought you needed money. But I'm glad I did because I love being on camera and I'm good at it. And now that I'm not going to be wasting any more of my earnings on my lying, intolerant, two-faced family, I'll be able to save up a lot more for my own future. A future that does not include any of you.
Please don't do this. I already spent everything.
I know, on the jacuzzi. Because I tricked Benji into asking you for it.
You planned this?
I did. And it serves you right for spoiling that idiot and screwing me over at the exact same time. He blackmailed me, Dad, and Mom cut me out of her life. But you're the worst out of everyone.
Okay, listen, I know you're mad, and I am so sorry for everything. But just give me enough to pay for this jacuzzi, and I'll never ask for anything ever again.
So my family's a real piece of work, huh? If they'd actually communicated to each other, and if they each didn't want to use me in their own terrible ways, none of this would have happened. Serves them right. After I blocked Dad, I did the same thing to Mom and Benji. I haven't heard from any of them directly, but I heard through the grapevine that they're all in a jacuzzi-sized money hole, and they had to sell off a bunch of their stuff to stay afloat. I assume that Dad had to finally come clean to Mom about all the money he was stealing from me. I'd love to have seen that conversation, but it's probably best that I wasn't there. Honestly, I hope they all come to their senses. I hope Dad follows through with that second job, and I hope Benji finally straightens out, but who knows? The only thing for certain is that whatever happens next in their lives, I won't be a part of it. Oh, and be sure to subscribe to my OnlyFans.